Alright guys, find a quiet place on a yoga mat or the floor, starting on our backs with our knees up. Try and feel the texture of the floor with your feet. Imagine your pelvis and belly sinking into the ground. We hold so much tension from sitting and other poor movement patterns, even our emotions. This is a good opportunity to create some space in our spine and completely relax. Next, we're going to introduce a mantra, which is a statement to cultivate and focus on. The 3 words are going to be aware, present, and relaxed. Next, let's focus on softening all the muscles in our body, behind our eyes, our jaws, our neck, and letting go of any tension that we may have. Imagine melting into the ground, focusing on smooth inhales and slow exhales. Next, with just our left leg, we're going to let it come down slowly to the ground, opening up our hips, breathing through it, bringing it back up, switching sides to the right. Big inhale, big exhale, bringing it back up. Once again to the left, back up. Once again to the right, slow, conscious movements, trying to bring our mind into our bodies. And we're bringing our legs back up to meet in the middle. And next, we're going to let both legs fall over to the left, slowly sinking into the ground, feeling the ground with all of our vertebrae and spine. Bring it back up to the middle, drop it back over to the right. Big, deep breath, focusing internally, all of our energy externally into our bodies. And then we're going to bring our legs back up into the middle once again. Next, we're bringing our arms overhead like a cactus, and we're going to extend them. Think about sliding your hands against the ground, creating a healthy range of motion. Slowly feeling the muscles in your upper shoulders and back as we're flat against the ground. We're going to go through about 4 to 5 movements, slowly breathing, bringing our arms back down to the middle, then out like a T, and stretching, trying to grow about an inch on each side. Challenge is to keep our focus in the body, leaving less room for other thoughts in our busy mind. Next, we're going to slowly let our knees fall over to the left, and then we're going to create circles with our arm, trying to feel all the little muscles in our shoulders, moving counterclockwise for about 4 to 5 movements, and then we'll reverse and go back clockwise. The movements are not nearly as important as how our body feels. Remember, we're going to be completely inside of our bodies and just feeling any sensation that we have as we switch back over to the other side, letting our knees fall to the right side, relaxing, lengthening our spine, starting rolling our left arm. We're going clockwise for about 4 to 5 big circles, and then we'll be reversing and going back in the opposite direction, scanning our body, paying attention to any sensation that we have in our lower back, upper back, shoulders. Coming back to the middle, we're going to hug our knees. We're going to roll out in a slowly rocking motion, trying to pull our knees to our chest. And we're going to comfortably sink back into the ground. We're slowly going to let our knees unwind, and we're going to lift our legs up, pointing our toes, creating flexion and extension, rolling our legs and our ankles, and working against gravity, letting these big, strong muscles slowly unwind, feeling that stretch through our hamstrings. And we're going to hug our legs back in, And we're going to pull into our right leg, getting into our glute on the left leg. We're going to create a pulling motion in our back as we're lifting up through the left leg. We're going to come back down, create another pulling motion. Imagine from your shoulders to your left knee, straight. Reach up, stretch, reach over to our other leg. Again, pulling in our upper shoulders, our back, our spine. Driving through the right leg, this time pushing to your heel, trying to get flexion in our glute, that large muscle in the back of our leg. Inhaling, exhaling, lowering, relaxing. We're going to lift our right leg over our left, like we're threading the needle. We're going to reach our arms through and reach wherever you can. Maybe this is only going to be behind your leg, but if you can, get in front of your knee and your shin and really try to sink in. Let your lower back all the way to your upper back sink into the ground. Breathing. I'm noticing any place I'm holding tension and I'm trying to go into that area and breathe into it to relax. These are big muscles that never get the right stretch if we're trying to rush through it. They require time to open up, these large muscles in the hips and the lower back as we're holding it, and then we let go. The blood's going to flow through, circulate, and renew. Going on the other side, left leg in front of the right knee. We're going to hold at first, noticing where we feel tension. Again, reaching through. If you can't reach through to your shin, shown here, reach behind your bent leg. And you just want to put your mind into your body. Relax. Big inhales. Slow exhales. Coming back into our resting position with our knees up. Steady breathing. Melting into the ground. If the mind wanders, bring it back. Next, we're going to slowly bring the knees up, grabbing behind the thighs, rocking back. This is up to you to grab whatever feels comfortable. We're going to move into a variation of happy baby. Maybe you can grab the back of your calves. If you can grab your legs and open up your hips. It's rare we get this deep of a stretch to open up. We're going to give some attention to the right side. Maybe you're only grabbing on the back of your calf or your foot. A couple of inhales and exhales, and we'll switch over to the opposite side, lengthening the leg on the opposite side. Bring both legs back up. And then we're slowly going to come out of this stretch, hugging our knees to our chest one last time. Coming back down to the resting position with one last big inhale and a slow exhale. As we transition into a counter stretch, we're going to move into a down dog, walking our legs out. And we're going to thank ourselves for giving us this gift to our mind and our bodies.